welcome back to the channel, guys. Now today I'm going to Bothwell Castle, but I'm going to the other side of the river to try and get some pictures, because I should get a nice reflection. We'll see what happens. Well, as I was saying, I'm trying to get out the day. I've got hundreds of things today. The van's not working right, so I've got the wife's car away with me. I stole the car. Don't tell her, she's decorating. So I have to get out of the way, apparently. So she said. But this is a close for me, so I can go take some pictures. Maybe get a nice wee reflection in the water for this side. Wee bumblebee. So let's go and see if we can find this spot. I think there's a path down here. I can see water. Get my new shoes on. I'm going to try not to waste them, eh? Not get them too wet. It's quiet in these woods, but I need to get to the water. Right, back up the hill. Back up the hill because that hill there. The castle is over that way, and I'm here, so we're at that wee bend if I'm looking at my maps right. So we'll go back up this wee hill, see if we can find it somewhere. Let's be back up the hill. Just walk along this path and see if we can find it. I can do another big hill. That one was steeper, more challenging. Anyway, look at this. Pretty nice. So I'm going to try and make my way through it all without getting too wet. I think there's a wee path here anyway, so squidgy. Very squidgy. I'll just try and get my way through all of this. We'll see, because the castle's there. It's in the trees. Straight down to the waterfront. Should be really calm water, so there isn't any wind whatsoever, and I feel as if I'm whispering. Right, let's go capture this, maybe, hopefully, you never know. So this is obviously somebody's wee fishing spot, which is a good idea, because nobody comes here. So what we got there, we've got the castle. Nice wee reflection, up and down reflection there. Aye, it was a slog to get here, but I'll get set up, take some pictures. Now guys, I think I'm set up for my first shot. So I've got a polarising filter on, and I've turned it around to darken down the water. So that's the scene there. I'm going to add in these wee bits here to frame it, so you just see a wee bit of the river, the castle at the top. The sky is, it's blown out the now, but some blue in it. So I'll do this picture the now, and then I'll go up a wee bit, the aperture, the shutter speed, and get that blue sky in. I'm going to just focus here, as you can see in the back of the camera. That'll take the picture. That's cool. Now I'm going to focus over here across the river, at these trees here. You're getting a really nice reflection there. It's easy for me to say. That's 3, so I'm going to take another one for the castle. Not the castle. I'm going to go up the shutter speed till that blue sky comes out. There it is. Take that picture again. That's 4 images for the first image, and I'll merge them together. I'm going to just move about a wee bit here, see what else I can get, because that's a really nice reflections. You can see all the way. Just moving about. You can hear the bees going about their business. So I'm going to take another couple of pictures. That's me took that one. I'll set up again. I might only get a couple of pictures here. Maybe go down a wee bit lower, up a wee bit higher. To about there, quite possibly. So I've got the 70-40 lens on f4 to give me that wider perspective here. There's plenty of people walking on the track across the road, across the water, across the road. So there's a wee walkway there around about the castle, etc. You can go to. I came to the other side of the river because this is the picture I've seen, this is the picture I wanted. It's a real shame that it doesn't light up at night. Apparently it does every now and again if there's an event on, it'll light up. Apart from that, I'm going to take another few pictures and portraits, maybe take a portrait shot of that one I just took. Fish are jumping as well. Good fishing spot if you can find it. I'm going to do this, then I'll move up that way a wee touch, see if there's anywhere else. I think there's another spot up there I can maybe get to. It's a pity about the scaffolding on the actual castle. That's what it is. So let me get set up elsewhere, do a portrait shot here, look about, see if I can get something else. That was a big fish, because look at the ripples. They're still coming. I've took that portrait shot, if you can see it in camera, that's it there. And I've left the trees in the top and the weeds in the bottom. And you can still see his castle reflection as well. So I'm going to, as I said, move about. I've got that wee corner there, see if I can get one facing that way. The trees are hanging low right enough, but maybe add these wee flowers in here. There's flowers, pink flowers coming up and down there. And then we come out here a wee bit, raise the tripod up a wee bit and take that shot. So I've took that picture, just over there. I put the castle out to the right. It looks dark in here, but again, 3 or 4 stack, because we've got the foreground's a bit dull here, then the sky's a bit, highlights would be blown out if I just kept going. It'd just be a white sky, and we don't want a white sky. So there is some blue in there. I'm sure it's to get brighter. That's why I left the house and I was here for 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Because my wife's painting the kitchen, and I don't want to get in the way when she's painting, because then I'd need to do something, you know. But the reason I'm out today, take my time to get out here, actually, for some reason, try to figure out where to go. I think you get to that point where you go, where am I going to go next? I don't want to shoot the same things everybody else is shooting. I don't want to go up to Scotland and the Highlands now, because if I go up there, it's midges season. Midges don't like me, too tasty. And the van's due into the garage on Tuesday to get the bearing done. That's another thing. So I wasn't going too far, so I just took the wife's car and left her in the house. I wouldn't allowed in here, it's too steep, don't do that, don't do this. Anyway, she's in the house, she's painting, she's quite happy painting, I think. I'm just hoping it's finished by the time I get home. I've came in here. Now, there's plenty of flowers up there. Whether we can add them in, I don't know. So this is the bank, go straight down. Would be a shot here if I was up higher. Possibly. I don't know. There's the flowers there. Don't know if there's a clearing down there. A wee bit. I think there's one down there. Somewhere in that bank and down there. Just about there. Looking up. Maybe hide the scaffold as well. As I say, I'm only looking for a couple of pictures a day, so I'm going to take one here anyway. I'm not going to get this far and then we'll take one. Yeah, this wee spot. There's another wee den for the fishers, campers of the day down here. There's no path along there, it stops here. So we'll jump in here, we'll get a wee shot, hopefully. I took a few shots here, so I'm going to head down to that wee bank down there, shoot up the way. There's no way I can go that way. I'm holding my camera, that's why I'm pointing with my head, by the way. I'll go down there, take some shots for down there. Hopefully I'll get to that bank and down there and shoot up the way. And it might hide the... Oh, I'm still taking pictures. I don't know what they look like. But, as I say, going to head down there, set up if I can get in. Then I'll follow this path back up. I think I was in the first path I was on. It was the right path. Because this was a climb to get down here. There's nobody here, it's brilliant. Doing this wee space, it'd be nice in the autumn. Which is just coming because you can see the difference in the leaves now. So let's head down there, see what we can get. I think I came too far. I've ended up here. So I think the rocks are up there a bit. There's no access to them. This is all I'm seeing is a castle. Not much. So I've took a portrait shot here. See if I can show you. Nobody on camera, but we'll just take this shutter speed right down. So there's a shot there, as you can see maybe. It's not too bad. Really in line with all that swamp stuff there. I'm still getting a nice reflection at the other side. I've got to try and find the rocks. There's two rocks down there, that's not what I've seen. There's rocks down there, but there's too many trees. So I need to get back a bit and have a look. The tower for this shot is hiding behind this tree, unfortunately. What today? I want one more shot at least through the rocks, because I know you can stand in there and maybe get a better reflection. If I go further that way, the castle's just going to disappear if I go further down there. So I'm not going to do that until I'm heading home. But I'll just go back a wee touch, go down to the bank. I'll just walk along the bank through the trees there, try and find a bit to get my last shot. Oh. I'm just going to try and beat through the bushes here. Oh, getting jagged. Ouch. Nice ferns there. The rocks should just be these wee trees down here. Should be, where I've seen them anyway. Hopefully I'll stick to the edge of the river, that way I'll be able to see them. That's no fun. And if you hear the castle's just a tower, as you can see, just a tower up there somewhere. Rocks wise, should be down there. Sticking it because I was away up there. Right, let's keep tramping. There's things we do for a picture. I do it because I enjoy myself. There's a tower there. Might take a shot here. Why not? Let me get set up. Right, for this shot, I've done landscape mode here. Now I've took about 4 or 5 images basically. I've done a wee panel up and down so I can get more sky in this image. So I'm up. So I was in here, shutter speed was what, 0.5 a second, I think, around about that, just to brighten up the foreground and this tree here. And then when I zoomed up a wee bit, I had to focus again on this branch here and lighten up as well as this one here, and then darken the sky a wee bit to get some definition in the clouds. So basically, might be 6 images, I think, could be. That's nice and calm up there, I can't believe it. And then you get to this point and then it starts moving. I know that will show up much in the images right enough, but it might. There's some nice reflections up there, if I can get closer. There's the rocks down there, right down there where I said. If I go down there, I don't know, I think it would be too low for any castle, so that's out of the game. But I had a look, that's definitely the rocks. I'm going to just keep continuing along back here, back towards where I was, just to see if I can get the other tower in again. And if I get the other tower in, then I'll just take another shot, and then I'll try and find a path and head back up the hill. If I can head up the hill, I can probably get to my car. Okay, so I've came back to the first shot, the first place I was. Now I've moved there again to this corner because I was there very first, to take a wee lower down shot, if you like here probably. And it's surrounded by the trees, etc. But I'm getting the castle in. It's clear of trees and branches, and it's basically what we've got here is it's surrounding the castle, and we've got a nice wee reflection there as well, because this is about the calmest part. Now I've got an ND filter, but there's not much in the sky to be able to get anything detail wise. I'll just go pure white, and I've got an IR filter, and I'm thinking if I put the IR filter on, I might capture something different. So that's what I'm going to do, capture something different with the IR filter. Now I'll need to go, I think it's 3200 ISO, possibly. Maybe no, maybe get halfway to 50. I'll try, we'll see what shutter speed I can get to. 30th maybe, you never know. But if that turns out, I'll let you see that one. Now this is my last normal shot, and then I'm definitely heading home. It only takes me 20 minutes to get home. I'll take another one of this, and I'm going to use that. I'm going to turn it black and white, that shot. So let me get the infrared filter on this, and see if it turns out. It might not turn out, the sky is no blue, and it's not really sunny. I don't know. It gives some kind of different effect anyway. So I'm going to go set that up, and I'll be back. Right, I've tried this out. So, as you can see, it's F11, 13 seconds, ISO is 6400, and that's the scene, and hopefully, I don't know if we'll get anything. I'll show you what I've got here, there. So it's pure red, obviously. Now, if I get anything out of it, because it's no clear blue skies and pure sunshine where it should be, obviously, for the infrared. If I get anything, I'll show you it. That, I think, is about me done. I'll take that filter off, put it by, start heading back up the hill. Yeah, Wisgenheim. I think there's a shot here. So I'm going to get this shot. And then I think it's just straight uphill. Right, this shot here is my last shot, maybe. Right, maybe I said maybe. This time, I'm getting used to saying maybe. I'm darting down the foreground here with the polarizer, which is giving that nice wee bit of greenery there. So I'll take that picture. We've got F11, 4 seconds, 0.4 a second. I'm sort of holding on to this camera. Now there's a wee stick out there, a wee branch tree in the water there. I'll focus on that. Now there's a falling tree there on the other side of the bank. I'll focus on that. And then I'll focus on the castle. There we go. Now, because I focused on the castle, and that's bright enough, I need some detail in the clouds. That's a lot of detail, but I'm going to go for it. Right, so if that turns out, I'll let you see it, there's plenty of bumblebees about here. Loads of bumblebees. That river is just the calmest river I've seen in a long time. No waterfalls a day, just a wee nice quiet river with a wee castle on the bank. Anyway, this is Bothwell Castle, if I've not already said it. And it's quite nice. That's as far down the bank as I can go, because I'm on the edge. That's why I hold on to the camera while trying to take pictures. I seen a kingfisher across there. There's probably plenty of them about. But I've not got my mic on, so I might be a wee bit quieter at this point. So I'll just boost the volume a wee bit. Anyway, that's me. I think I've found a way back up the road, so I'll get up the hill. Right, that is me going home now. I might just take a picture of that sky because there's plenty of blue in it. I think I've got my polarizer filter on. Now I took a couple of panels right across, as you do, to the castle. That should work out okay, hopefully. The sky's getting a bit blue now, as I'm getting ready to go. But it's getting late, so I do need to go. This will be nice in the autumn. A couple of weeks, month and a half. Should be really nice. Well, that's me. I've had a wee day out. The car's still over there, wee yellow Duke. The license, no mind, don't take it. So that's all the equipment I took today. As you can see, 2 lenses, 24 to 105, 17 to 40, drone, wee flip. And that's it, a bat hat, and that's all I needed. So hopefully I get some shots. And if I do get the shots, I'll let you see them. So if you don't mind, give a wee like. If you watch the video, give a wee like. Just a wee button, just click it. Subscribe if you want to. I'll be back next week. Somewhere, somehow. I just need to get a nice location somewhere. I'm sick of trying to find them. I'm trying to shoot things that other people maybe aren't shooting at this time of year. Try to get around about wee places. I don't want to keep going back to the same place all the time, so If there's anywhere you can suggest to me, give a wee suggestion if you like, and I'll get there somewhere, somehow. Anyway, back home, dinner time. I hope she's finished painting. I really do. Anyway, I'll see you all next week.